What up, man? Yeah. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge it. Off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge it. Come on, damn. Got it off the block, forming a dynasty from a rock. Laid back in the cut, press play, can't get enough. Yo, let's chop it up in every location. A bidded conversation, opportunity keep knocking like child support. Famous started from the bottom like basements, now we famous. Podcast official, the topic will probably hit you from a distance like a pistol. Subscribe so you can listen to survival of the fittest. We talking it how we living it, rolling like a dealership, managing several businesses. T-shirts, podcast, no, you don't need a membership. Just follow us on YouTube, Knowledge Supreme Infinite. Chicago got us dipping, excited to talk about it. Going live, check your notifications so you can holler. Or leave it in the comments, debate it, just being honest. Chicago topics, worldwide views, we supersonic, big and get conquered. Circle back round like every week. Tell a friend off the block, it's where we meet. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back to hood lovers. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back. Come on. The hood lovers. Giving it back. The hood lovers. Broadcasting live. Off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back. Yo. Welcome to another episode of Bearded Conversation. Welcome everybody. Today is Manday. We are in the building this beautiful Monday, right? Yeah, this beautiful Monday, man. The second day of the strong. What's going on, everybody, man? How are y'all feeling? And how everybody doing tonight, man? I'm doing real good. If you don't mind. As I said, I'm doing real good, man. How everybody doing tonight, man? Do your boy a favor, man. Hit that like button for your boy, man. If y'all coming in the building, make sure y'all hitting that like button. You know what I'm talking about? Do me a little something, tippity taps on that like button. You feel me? Yeah, I was saying, big ups to everybody for being in the building with me tonight, though. Appreciate everybody for being in the building with me tonight. What's going on, y'all? Man, it's cold outside. You know what I'm saying, man? Make sure y'all staying warm. But before we get into it, man, I just want to, you know what I'm saying, start the show off like I start off every show, man. Let everybody know, man, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. Once again, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, prayers, our views, and meditations. And lastly, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. That's people we come in contact with on a day-to-day basis. People record you with our families, our extended families, and more especially our bearded conversation, our bearded studios, our bearded lounge at the dark, our bearded tabernacle, and our bearded midday family, man. And our extended, you feel me? And don't forget to master those 5 key components of life that I think all should be mastering and striving to obtain. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And one last time, y'all, that's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And we're going to E40 that thing, man, and sprinkle a little support on top because a little support go a long way. If you don't believe me, try it out. See if it worked for you. If it don't work, come on back. We can talk about it. You feel me? See what you did wrong. We'll see. You know, I'm talking about how we can fix a few things. You feel me? Hey, man, it's a bit of conversation. We all about to talk. You feel me? Talk to find solutions. You feel me? Not to talk about the problems that we already know exist. We talk to find solutions. We conversate to find solutions. We bounce ideas off of each other to find solutions. You know what I'm saying? Uh, a lot of times I find that, when we come and we have bills and discussions, it be more surface levels bills and discussions. We attack the problem, we talk about the problem per se, but we necessarily don't get down to the the deep root of what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
and look for securities and problem solvers. Um, but again, but like I say, man, the more we come in, the more we do this, the more we get better at it, the more we become a family, the more we trust each other. And when I say each other, not just us here, you know what I'm saying, on the podcast, you feel me? I mean us out in the world, you feel me? This is something that we need to, you know what I'm saying, do and resonate amongst each other. We want to, listen, it's one thing, and don't get me wrong, because it's all about you as well, because you have to work on yourself, because if you don't work on you, if you can't help or you can't be uh, helpful to nobody else. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about you, of course. But at the end of the day, once you work on you and you realize what's going on with you, and you begin to take emotional control and you begin to understand emotional intelligence, you learn how to be better. You learn how to build and bring up those around you. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's I ain't gonna say it's touchy, and I'm not gonna say that we living in the time, because we are, but it's still some good people out here, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I wake up every morning and look forward to seeing. Good people and helping people, because that's what it's all about. It's all about help at the end of the day. Um, and don't get me wrong, man. I know some people wake up on the side of the bed. You feel me? You might have your asshole moments and days and shit like that. I understand, but you know what I'm saying. But for the most part, you stay vigilant in the fight, man. You know what I'm saying? We always try to be righteous, upright, and moral. Big shout out to Dirty Money Pop. What's going on, my boy? What's going on? Um, Everybody in the building tonight, man. Hit that like button, man. Big ups to everybody out there. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody doing well. One thing again, man, listen, it's cold outside, man. We hope everybody staying warm. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going to check on them old folks, man. If you got a grandmama, great uncle, great auntie, or somebody out there that's elderly, make sure y'all checking in, make sure y'all tapping in. Homeowners, I gave them little tips about going in the basement, checking the pipes, man, running a little water, make sure you give me heat on 76. All that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, like I say, check on the elderly, make sure you know what I'm saying, y'all got everything going in. Cause it's cold out here in the Midwest, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm currently looking at icicles. And I want to say that motherfucker about a good feet. You feel me? A good motherfucker more than about good, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at that outside of the window. You know what I'm saying? That shit bad. So, but yeah, man, stay warm because it's cold out here in the Midwest. And I know all my southern people, man. I know it might be 56 degrees out there, man. Stop being babies. Stop being babies. K y'all ass outside. JIX9K, what's going on, my boy? How you feeling tonight? How you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling, man? Hit that like button for me, man. Hey, listen, man, if y'all new to the channel, man, this is a bit of conversation, man. This is an open platform, open forum. I do invite ones to come up and talk a little ish with your boy. The link is in the chat. I will be posting the link in the chat periodically throughout the publication. So again, if you want to come in and touch on any one of the topics that I'm talking about or add to it, please feel free to do so. Or if you had a topic, man, that you think needs to be brought and pushed to the forefront that's not being spoke about, you can come on up here and do that. You know what I'm saying? We share the wealth of the conversation around here. We share the wealth of the conversation, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got good information. Well, I ain't gonna say everybody got good information, but everybody got some information. You know what I'm saying? And shit, we all is over here. You know what I'm saying? We all is. Hold on. Let me do this. Man. So y'all remember I want to say about a month ago, right? I read an article about it was a raid over here. Um and they it was some property on South Shore. It was a raid over here, and they actually, they oh my, okay, yeah, but it was a raid out here, and and they got they was at the immigrants and stuff like that. Uh they rounded up a lot of immigrants, and then they held some some black folks, you feel me? I don't want to say captive and say that word, but you know, they held some black. Oh, you know what? Before I get into that, man, let me do this because let me do this, man. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, and get this on out the way. The thoughts, views, and opinions of Bearded Conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now. The thoughts, views, and opinions of Bearded Conversation are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now. I don't mean to hurt, to harm, or to offend. I don't mean to hurt, or to harm, or to offend. This video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only. Once again, this video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only. Um, with the underlying undertone on edutainment, so we do emphasize and stress edutainment. Please do not take any advice given or anything shown on this video stream for face value without consulting the professional that suits your specific needs. Please do your due diligence. Please do your proper vet work and research. And don't forget to get that second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth opinion. Because we don't want you going out here robbing no bank, starting no revolts, telling your boss what he or she can take, how they can turn it sideways, and where to put it, because we didn't already warn you. All right. Now, we got to get that out the way, man. Because, you know, when we talk about certain things, I don't want to upset the chat. And also, I don't want to, you know, we try to be, um, I'm not gonna say politically correct, but we try to talk about things in a way that, you know what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong, we can get a little raunchy and have a little fun too, but you know, we try to keep it discreet. You know what I'm saying? Well, not really discreet, but y'all know what I mean. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay, all right, my bad, y'all. Okay, damn it. I'm multitasking. Okay, so matter of fact, can I play this? I'll let y'all hear. Hold on. I'm trying to see if I can. Uh, yeah, I'm trying to see if I can. But I don't, because then I gotta go through all that extra hooking up and all that old extra shit. Well, I'm just gonna read the article. Uh, Kane, Don, what's up? What up? What up, my boy? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening with you? Um, yeah, you can't restart. Okay, then. Yes, you can. But anyway, it was an apartment building, man, around here in my area, man. That they rounded up some migrants and, you know what I'm saying, they accosted, you know what I'm saying, a few black people, whatever the case may be, right? So now, they talking about this same apartment building. They are evicting the tenants because the place is in foreclosure. You know what I'm saying? So the tenants in the apartment are being forced out due to foreclosure. Now I don't know if this is foreclosure because the person or the owner of the building hasn't paid anything, or because of the migrant situation. You know what I'm saying? You know, they could be, you know, closing it down and forcing the people out. I'm gonna read the article, but I do want to try to get that audio for you guys. Um, and I want to try to get this audio for you guys, even though I'm gonna read the article. You know, I always like. Okay, but so anyway, it says tenants of South Shore apartment forced out due to foreclosure. Do. It says tenants at South Shore apartment evicted with just days to leave. Mm. So it's went and then and this is crazy because I just realized, you know, when I just realized as I was let me see.
Eviction now set for Friday. So they went to court today asking for More time, some relocation money, and a clear plan to move. But tonight, a judge denied every request. The building at 75th and South Shore has been under scrutiny since a pre-dawn federal immigration raid earlier this year.
They pulled up in budget trucks, SWAT tanks.
When 37 people, including U.S. citizens, were detained.
And some citizens that's there in that building too.
The raid exposed problems tenants say they've been living with for months. No heat, no electricity in parts of the building. And for people with disabilities, no working elevator on some floors. Now the building is in foreclosure and tenants have been ordered out.
I have done everything right, and yet I have to find somewhere to go in the next 4 days and move all of my belongings.
Residents formed the South Shore Tenants Union, demanding repairs and protections. But on Thanksgiving, some came home to eviction notices taped to their doors. A judge granted an emergency request from Wells Fargo, the building's owner, giving families just days to move.
We are in an emergency situation. Some of us are still stuck in this building.
In court today, tenants asked for 60 more days to relocate, $7,500 per household for moving costs. But the judge denied the motion to reconsider, calling the building a fire trap. She said the court has to get these out. The court has found this building is dangerous and hazardous.
People have been trying to get out of this building, right? It's not that people don't want to leave. It's not that people are dragging their feet. It's that it's hard.
Mayor Brandon Johnson also pushed for a delay, sending a letter asking the management company to postpone the eviction and provide a lump sum payment to tenants.
We don't control the courts, but we've made it very clear that an extension should be granted and more resources for those families should be provided.
But with the deadline set, residents say they're now scrambling to pack, not knowing where they'll go next.
We want to make sure that everyone in this building out by the 12th, but not out in.
Now, 12 tenants, they have already accepted relocation assistance. Some tenants here tell us they've been offered up to $5,000 total for help with their move, but no other place to go. We're live in South Shore. I'm Marissa Perlman, CBS News, Chicago.
Okay. That was the audio. So I know the building, and I honestly thought the fucking building was closed down, the building that they talking about. I didn't think people stayed in this building. So when they say no heat, no electricity and things like that and things of that nature, I can just about, wholeheartedly agree with everything that they saying. Now, you would think, okay, well, why you ain't get what yet? Because I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then so I'm thinking it's Wells Fargo, right? So it's smack dab in the beginning of the winter, right? So we put in a petition to the courts for at least $7,500 for each tenant to move, and help with the move and help with relocation. Wells Fargo. Let me see. I want to do this real quick. Hold on. This is what. So Wells Fargo and Company is worth $282.71 billion fucking dollars. So this building is not owned by the banks. What's going on, funny things? This building is not owned by the banks. This building is not owned by a private organization. Or private person. This building is, and Wells Fargo, I believe, have public stock too. So, see, and this is the thing. Because we so scared and because we don't know shit, I guarantee you, man, if we had stock in this Wells Fargo, they wouldn't be doing this shit in our communities. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you, Wells Fargo and Company is worth $282.71 billion fucking dollars. And you mean to tell me you can't give 12 tenants $7,500 to help with a freaking move and help with relocate? They're not saying find the place for them. Help with the relocation, help with the move, and supply the funds because you're putting people out in the beginning or the middle of the fucking winter time. It is cold outside, bro. I just told y'all I'm lit, man. If I ain't gonna do it, man. It's a fucking 2 feet. This damn icicles that I'm looking at, and I'm in a house. Like, bro, you trying to put people outside? Like, no, don't get me wrong. I know they don't get no fuck. You feel me? We already know that. You say, man, and people are still and I get, bro, listen, let me tell you some funny things. I guarantee you the motherfuckers still paying rent. And when I say, bro, now mind you, bro, this is by my bro, when I say this is in my community, in my area, right where I'm at, bro, literally, this is fucking right where I'm at when I say I can walk there. You know what I'm saying? Literally, bro. Like, this is crazy, bro. And I always thought that motherfucker was abandoned. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't even know how motherfucker was like, you know what I'm saying? I know what I'm saying. I don't see how motherfuckers stand there, man. But shock, man, when you ain't got nowhere to go and you in certain circumstances. But not every apartment is fucked up in the building, as they saying. It's just some, but still, um, the wiring is faulty, and like the judge say, now I get it if it's a fire trap, but if it's a fire trap, and you know we have to relocate these people. Why isn't the city? And now the mayor is saying, "Come on, man! Like, come on, bro! You should have interjected in the fucking from the beginning, bro. Like, I already knew that shit was going. I don't even. So first of all, the building is owned by Wells fucking Fargo. So how is it in foreclosure? Wells Fargo, I just say Wells Fargo is worth $282.71 billion fucking dollars. How is this building in foreclosure? I ain't even read the article yet. We gonna get to that, but let's just from the shit I heard and the things that they asked for, and then how the mayor is trying to intercede. So I'm like, Wells Fargo, they own the building. Let me look at how much Wells Fargo worth. And you mean tell me they can't help these people? Ain't that many people in the building, man. When I said ain't that many people in the building, bro, it ain't that many. They just told you how many people was in the building. Warren Buffett owns Wells Fargo. Let me see. I ain't saying you wrong, but let me see. That's even worse. Look. You finna send me down the motherfucking hall. I ain't even got to the goddamn article yet. Oh my God. Let me see. Warren, what year, Warren? Mm. So, and I told, see, and here you go. Sorry, misinformation. He has stock in it. I told you, you ain't hear me when I say it's a publicly owned stock. You feel me? I said it's a publicly owned. Now, but it is a controlling interest. So I'm going to read it for you. But that's why I said, funny thing. That's why I said I guarantee you, if the people in our communities know about stocks and bonds, and guess what, you know about it. I don't give a fuck if you got one share. You can get everybody in your family to buy one share, and you LLC them shit, man. Why we act like we don't know how to do shit, man? But it's hard to get motherfuckers to, you know what I'm saying? Like, if these white folk get money off of it, man, go get the fucking money off of it, man. What you waiting on? I'm finna tell you, see, and this is how I'm mad. And I know it's manly Manday, man. We gonna get the list boy talk shit too, but we gotta do our current events and shit, man. We grown, we conversate, we get the sports when that shit might pop up later on, because I do want to talk about how they did Shador, you feel me, and all that good shit. You know what I'm talking about? But that's some bullshit, funny thing. This is some straight bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, our mindset, bro. Like, bro, we spend our money on all this frivolous shit, bro. Now, for the life of me, y'all see this and I'm talking about our people, man. Y'all see this what the white folk play with. And I guarantee you, every white folk that play with it, they had no great deal of money when they played with it. You know what I'm saying? They played with it and fiddled and faddled and lost a little something, gained a little something, lost a little something. You feel me? But we do know what short things are, and Wells Fargo is a short thing. Most of these banks, most of these AI and tech companies are short things. even if it looked like the shit is a short technology that's the world. And it's going to always be the world from here moving forward. It's going to be the world technology. So if you're not trying to invest or find companies, I'm sorry, that's into the technology and the AI, hey man, we got to pick it up. We got to pick it up. So here we go. Wells Fargo is a publicly traded company, meaning it's owned by its shareholders with large institutional investors see, here we go. Here go the large institutional investors. So these are the people that own it. So all large institutional investors mean is that these are the motherfuckers with the most share. You know what I'm saying? The most shares and the ones that got to say so. So like Vanguard, BlackRock, and Fidelity, holding significant stakes alongside individual investors, with Charles W. Schwartz serving as chairman and CEO overseeing operations. So, they gave him, you know what I'm saying? They gave him a little, you know what I'm talking about? Well, I ain't going to say a nice little piece. You know what I'm saying? They told him he could be the chairman and CEO. You feel? Key owners, institutional investors. These firms manage vast sums of money and own and own the majority of Wells Fargo shares. The Vanguard Group, one of the largest shareholders, holding a substantial percentage of stock. And the Vanguard Group is owned by an individual because the individual started it, just like the BlackRock, another major institution. Matter of fact, let's go see who. Let's fuck that. You know what? Let me read the article first because we finna go there. We gonna read the article first, and then we go back down. All right, we go. So as winter hovers over Chicago tenants at South Shore apartment building, said they're being pushed out with nowhere to go. The same building was raided by federal immigration agents earlier this year, and now residents said they need more time and help to relocate. Tenants at the building claim that they've been living in dangerous conditions for months, and now there's a surprise eviction set for this Friday. In a court on Monday, they requested more time, relocation funds, and a clear relocation plan. However, the request was denied. The building at 75th and South Shore has been under scrutiny since pre-dawn federal immigration raid at the beginning of October, when 37 people, including U.S. citizens, were detained. The raid also exposed problems tenants said they've been living with for months, including no heat, no electricity in parts of the building, and people with disabilities, no working elevators on some floors. The building is now in foreclosure, and tenants have been ordered out with nowhere to go and have been priced out of the neighborhood. I've done everything right, and yet I have to find somewhere to go in the next 4 days and move all my belongings in the snow, said the tenant Raymond Corona. Residents formed the South Shore Tenant Union, demanding repairs and protections, but on Thanksgiving came home to eviction notices taped to their doors. A judge granted an emergency request from the building's owner, Wells Fargo, giving families just days to move. So you mean to tell me you're gonna grant this big major fucking? Of course you're gonna grant it because they the one putting money in your pocket. Wells Fargo ain't shit, man. The Vanguard Group, the BlackRock Group, and we're gonna get into the Vanguards and the BlackRock Group and the other groups. But I just wanted to read this article real quick. I want to get into that, but we're gonna get into all that in Wells Fargo. I'm saying, so we are in an emergency situation. Some of us are stuck in this building. Some of us have been stuck in this building. Friday is our last day, said tenant Darren Hightower. In courts, tenants asked for 60 more days to relocate and $7,500 per household for moving costs, but the judge denied the motion to reconsider. Calling the building a fire trap, the judge said the court has to get these people out. The court has found this building is dangerous and hazardous. Okay, all right, fucking common sense. We know that. The tenants are saying that. All they asking for is a fucking relocation plan of $7,500 from Wells Fargo, which is a $282 $0.71 billion fucking company. You feel me? Like, come on, man. And you putting people out in the middle of the fucking winter, bro. You know what I'm saying? This goes to show you, bro, the shit that we let in our neighborhood. And then I know what's going on over here in this area. This area is up for reconstruction. They close, like, there's no liquor store in this area. Like, you can't buy lug within a couple of miles of my, you know what I'm saying? They rebuilding it up, new alderman's office, you know what I'm saying? Little shopping centers and shit, man, you know what I'm saying? So I know what they finna do. you know, and I get calls, listen, and I get calls every fucking day about selling my fucking house, bro. I'm saying, I already know what they finna do. But it took one store down that we had and another one closed. I already know what's going on. What's going on, my brother? Hurricane. You say homes go homes go in foreclosure after repossession, and banks don't send people out to check the property status after repossession until someone is trying to purchase the property. Yeah, but see, but this is not home. This is an apartment building that's owned by Wells Fargo. Man, these motherfuckers can get out here and put people. Come on, man. Come on, man. No. See, that's homes. I will, unless you was talking about my home, but a lo- so a lot of the people that's over here own their homes. You feel me? I ain't through paying off mine yet. I got a little ways to go. Well, not a little ways. It ain't really nothing. You feel me? But this is an apartment building, bro. Like, and it's owned by Wells Fargo. All that repossession and foreclosure shit. How was a fucking $282.71 billion fucking company? You know what I'm saying? Shit, come on, man. They shutting that building down because of that raid, bro. That's what the fuck they doing. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's what they gonna say they doing. But like I say, I already know about the reconstruction and things that's going on in this area, bro. They forcing motherfuckers out, bro. Like I say, I get calls every day. The motherfuckers talking about, man, let me buy your crib. I told a motherfucker like this, man, if you ain't offering $1 million, I don't even want to hear it. I don't give a fuck what you got going on, what you trying to do, none of that. I need a meal. You feel me? Matter of fact, 1.5. God damn it, because I gotta buy a new house. You feel me? And that other $1 million going in the bank and I'm going to work in the morning. You feel me? Real shit. You know what I'm talking about? I need 1.5 million. You feel me? That 500,000 wow. You feel me? And I probably only gonna spend 300 of that to go find me a new crib and me a new whip. You feel me? Put that back. No, I'm gonna put that in my checking account because the meal gonna be in the savings account and we gonna rock it out. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? And then I'm gonna fuck around and, you know what I'm saying, take about 100,000 of that, put it in, whatever. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll see what Hurricane say, man. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button for your boy. Hit that like button, y'all. Okay, it says, so let me finish it up. So people have been trying to get out of this building. Infinity Grant of Southside Together said, if here I go. It's not that the people don't want to leave. People aren't dragging their feet. It is that it's hard. Mayor Brandon Johnson also pushed for a delay, sending a letter asking the management company to postpone evictions and provide lump sum payments to tenants. We don't control the courts, he said, but we have made it very clear that an extension, should be granted, and more resources for those families should be provided. Johnson said, and we know that shit ain't happening. With the deadline set, residents said they're scrambling to pack, not knowing where they'll go next. We want to make sure that everyone in this building will be out by the 12th, but not out on, but not out in the cold. Grant said, and in court, the building management said they are on site helping the moves. 12 residents have already accepted relocation assistance. Residents said they've been offered between 15 and 5,000, but no places to go. So look, check it out. Y'all know y'all got that 15 and that 5,000. What y'all need to be doing is calling motherfuckers. Look, I got first and I got, you know what I'm saying? At least, see, come on, man. And I don't know if y'all was on leases. So what I would do if I was on a lease, if I, you know what I'm saying? If I'm 3 months in my lease, nigga, I need the rest of my months paid up. I need all that money. Whatever my apartment costs, I need that much money. You know what I'm saying? For the months that I would have been paying since I got to leave in order for me to go find me another place and I'd be on the phone. But see, but they ain't even getting it to them. So if they is getting it to them, you know what I'm saying, they would be able to make those phone calls and tell them, motherfucker, look, I got first, last month security deposit and shit like that. But yeah, man, they putting these people out on the streets like, man, that shit's bogus, man. That shit's bogus, man. You know what I'm saying? But shit, this shit happen every day, man. This type of shit that go on in the city, man. That shit wild, bro. This type of shit that go on in the city. All right, check this out, y'all. Fidelity, also significant holders of Wells Fargo shares. How to invest. You can buy shares of Wells Fargo, WFC, or New York Stock Exchange, NYSE. So when you're buying the stock, note that you have to go for WFC. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to find Wells Fargo. No, but that's what that's how. See, and these little things, man, these little tidbit things, um, are very instrumental um in learning about saying how to invest in stocks and things like that, man. I might do something, man. I mean, we might do this shit together, and we can, we can walk each other through some shit. You feel me? So investing through ETFs or mutual funds that hold WFC stocks is another route. Um, so again, investing through ETFs or mutual funds that hold WFC stock is also another route. In essence, Wells Fargo is owned by many different investors, with the largest influence coming from big investment management companies. Now, so let's look up this Vanguard group. I know they ain't gonna give me much, you know what I'm saying? But we go tap into them and see what the fuck, you know what I'm saying, the Vanguard group is. You feel me? There we go. The Vanguard refers to several entities, including the Vanguard group. I'm sorry, the Van Group. I said I don't know why I keep saying Vanguard. The Van Group can refer to several entities, including the Van Group, long time, Turn Care, no. The Van Group, a European logistics freight forwarding network. A Shopify design agency, or the Van Group, the marketing branding agency in Italy. I think that's the one we need. It can also refer to the Swedish music group. No. See, now they want to play with me. Now they want to play with me. Now they want to play with me. And y'all know damn well that ain't what I'm looking for. They know damn well that ain't what I'm looking for. Oh, it is Vanguard. Why they do me like that? I'm sorry, y'all. It is the Vanguard group. They they playing with me. So the Vanguard Group is is a major American investment firm. Hey, Miss Chocolate, too. I forgot to speak to you. Hey, goddess. How you doing, baby? Miss Chocolate. Let's see Miss Chocolate in a bit. Y'all better speak to Miss Chocolate. Funny thing says same thing happens in Mississippi all the time. I remember a bank-owned complex in Jackson called Casablanca that was deplorable, and the residents didn't pay rent for years. He said out of nowhere, the bank decided to condemn the apartments and kick all the tenants out without any notice. So what did they do with that building? Because I know what the fuck, we not going to do nothing with this building. They ain't going to do shit but close the building down, fix it back up, and rent it back out. So some motherfuckers that don't look like the people that was originally in there. Happens all the time. Because I'm by the lake. I'm by the water. So they don't want too many others about over here, no way. You know what I'm saying? And then guess what? So a lot of the old folks, like I say, own their homes this way, right? But these young motherfuckers ain't trying to do nothing, own nothing, pay no tax. They're like, you see what I'm saying? So that's how a lot of this shit get lost, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, people don't even care. You know what I'm saying? He said they knocked it down. It's an empty lot now. I doubt if they knock this one down because this is like on Lakeshore Drive. Or it's on South Shore Drive. They ain't gonna knock this motherfucker down because it'd be too much of an eyesore because the lake is literally right across the street. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole script. High rise doormen, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like a little fake fancy little downtown. It's crazy, man, what they try to do. But I know why they trying to do it. So the Vanguard Group is a major American investment firm known for its unique investor-owned structure where it funds and thus its clients are its owners. What? Known for its unique investor-owned structure where it funds and thus its clients are the owners, aligning interests and often resulting in lower costs. So y'all funds. Funded by John C. Bogle in 1975, is one of the world's largest asset managers, offering mutual funds, ETFs, brokerage, retirement services and financial advice to millions globally from its headquarters in Malvern, Pennsylvania. Investor owned. Unlike most firms, Vanguard is owned by its funds, which are owned by the investors, making clients the ultimate owners. So the funds that comes from the see, y'all see this shit? Listen, are y'all listening? So the funds, so y'all can understand this. The funds that's coming from the investors are separate from the investors who are giving the fund. So meaning I have this money, right? This money is mine. But once I transfer this money over here and turn it into what they turn it into, it's it's just that, and I have nothing to do with it. And then what they do, let me go back. Oh my goodness, why is y'all doing this to me? And then what they do, okay, here we go, Vanguard Group. Bam. Right. So right. So it's owned by its fund. So me as the investor, I have this fund, I get a fund, which are in turn owned by the investors again, which is my money, right? But I'm gonna put it over here. But once I put it into these mutuals and shit like that, it becomes its own separate entity. You know what I'm saying? Allowing it to prioritize client interests over outside shareholders. Do you hear me? That shit is genius, bro. That shit is genius, bro. That shit is so genius, bro. Yeah, pretty much. You know what, gentrification. That's what they doing over here. Yeah, most definitely. They say sorry I ran through everybody live. Hello, hidden lights. Hey, my mama, that's what you're supposed to do. We appreciate you, Miss Chocolate. What's going on, Q? So it says low cost leaders famous for pioneering low cost index funds. Vanguard's offers broad diversifications and reduced fees, promoting long term investing. Vast offerings. They provide mutual funds, ETFs, brokerage services, retirement planning, and financial advice for individuals and institutions. History of leadership. So it was founded by John C. Bogle in 1975, aiming to democratize investing and democratize. Democratize. Oh my goodness. CEO Salim Ramji took the leadership in July 2024, leads the executive team, and it's in Malvern, Pennsylvania. Hmm. Hmm. So that's the Vanguard Group, right? And then we got the Black Rock. Let's see what the Black Rock is, y'all. Let's see what we can find on the Black Rock. So the Bogle family off the chain. The Bogle family rich than a motherfucker, ain't they? God damn. But you got to think about it. That's just on the surface what they telling you that the company is worth. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. There we go. Black Rock. There we go. BlackRock most commonly refers to the world's largest asset manager, known for its vast investment funds and role in global finance. But it also refers to various other entities, including a 2012 survival. No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. BlackRock Inc., the globe, that's what we need right there. Yeah, a lot of BlackRocks. Investment firm is playing scale. It says manages the world's largest pool of investment assets operating globally, pioneer in index funds, owning small stakes in nearly every public company and influencing. That's crazy, bro. They own stakes in every fucking public company, bro. Every fucking public company they own a stake in. Every public company they own a stake in. You know what I'm saying? I seen your new video, man. If you talking about the one with FX, or you got a new one. If you got a new one, you can go ahead and throw it in there. But if you talking about the one with FX, I just played that one yesterday. I'm saying the AI joint. Whatever. Now, if you got another one, yeah. But if that's the one you talking about, I played that. I got that. I played that yesterday. You know what I'm saying? But if you got a new one, yeah, drop that bad boy if it's a new one. But every pup, see, again, man, it's a lot we can do with our money, bro. It's a lot we can do. We just got to pull together. He say manhandling y'all niggas. If I were you, I'd definitely need a few million for my house, especially considering the potential growth of that area. Oh, well, they ain't manhandling me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going nowhere. They ain't manhandling me. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like I say, a lot of these other people, you know what I'm saying, they old and you know, they sons and shit. Like, bro, like older, like, man, these motherfuckers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers have money back in the day. Now they crackhead, blowheads, shit out here in these streets. You feel me? Like leaving shit, like, man, motherfuckers. And then, you know, not a lot of, nowadays, man, you know, motherfuckers got young kids, bro. And these kids ain't really, you know what I'm saying, thinking about that. They trying to do their own motherfucking thing. You feel me? I just been blessed that, you know what I'm saying, you know, me and my sister got the crib and shit. You feel me? And we doing, trying to get other property. And of course, I own another house in Arkansas. But I do want to get into this, you know, just buying property, you know, all throughout the South and shit like that, man. And you know, I ain't really, me personally, now life lessons and things like that, yeah, you know, with the kids, but I really ain't, you know, my boys, like my twins, you know what I'm saying. I want to sit them down and really talk to them about, well, they know what they want to do and where they going in life, but just about, you know what I'm saying, money, the property situation and how to handle that, and you know what I'm saying, what to do, where to go, shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying, we got to get down to that because it's coming to that time where, you know, even if you don't want this, you know, you got to learn how to, you know what I'm saying, get what you need and take care of what you need, and you know what I'm saying, and be all right. So, I got to sit them down and get to them, you know what I'm saying, get to them. He said this one is positive, hopefully inspirational. Hey, well, hey, honestly, shit, we need some motherfucking inspiration and some positiveness right now, man. You know what I'm saying? With this article I just read, man, they putting people out their cribs, man. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't even supposed to evict motherfuckers in the wintertime, I thought, man. Just like you can't, but shit, I guess you do what the fuck you want to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like they claim you ain't supposed to cut out the. But if it's a hazard, I understand. You know, by it being a hazard. But what I don't understand is the lack of help that they trying to give. You know what I'm saying? That they how they don't want to assist the people. You know, that's just crazy how they don't want to assist the people. Let's check out this video from Q, man. Let's see what Q got going for. Let's see, he says inspirational. Let's check it out. Hey, man, big shout out to my boy Q, man. Make sure y'all go tapping in with Q, man. Tapping into his music over there on Overdose Music. And make sure y'all tapping into the Connect Work, man, every Tuesday and Thursday and Sundays at 12 for music reviews. Let's get it.
Plenty people pray for me to lose, but I kept on winning. Plenty people told me to be quiet, but I just kept on singing. I was in the deep end, waiting with the sharks, but I just kept on swimming. Now they see my face and the crowd starts to scream so loud, and my ears stop ringing.
Nigga, roll them dice, fuck it. Only one living your life, love it. People gon' hate all night, fuck them. If they ain't feeling your light, touch them. Show me your vision inside, hug them. Never go listen to the people that judging. Bitches ain't digging your vibe, dub them. Niggas that's dimming your light, crush them, crush them. Game over, I'm gliding out, finna change over, switch tires now. Hangovers in a wild ass crowd of my bang motors, them obese 20 pounds. Just a second ago, I was sitting in prison, now chandeliers and marble floors, my vision. Paid forward, show love, more business. Fuck the game up, salute my niggas. Gave a dumb nigga another chance, make millions. Foot on the gas, double back, pop willies. Guns in the air, nigga, handle your business. Bunch of bitch niggas don't want a nigga winning. Break bread with him, gon' have to go kill him. Can't show no love, these niggas is different. Same niggas show love, get crept on. Lace up your boots, little niggas get stepped on.
Plenty people pray for me to lose, but I kept on winning. Plenty people told me to be quiet, but I just kept on singing. I was in the deep end, waiting with the sharks, but I just kept on swimming. Now they see my face and the crowd starts to scream so loud, and my ears stop ringing.
Bro,
This is the new era.
Well, motherfucker out here snapping with them AI videos, man. I gotta give me some AI joints, man. You feel me? That was dope, though. It was dope. It was short, though, man. Yeah, put another verse on that bad boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Make it a little bit longer, man. But BlackRock, bro, they own stock in every fucking, founded by Larry Fink and others in 1988, emphasizing risk management. Larry Fink. Why does that name sound so fucking familiar to me? That Larry Fink shit sounds so fucking familiar. And then Fidelity. Who was these motherfuckers? Henry Wells. Okay, so Henry Wells and William Fargo were the original. Okay. Oh, fucking silly ass. Where you from? Where you from? Let me see. Where is it? Ah, shit. Oh, no, that's where he died. He from Vermont. Henry Wells from Vermont. He died in Scotland. These punks are rich. That's crazy. And the other one from Buffalo, New York. Damn, look at this mansion. God damn. Bro. These motherfuckers. Hey, man. Oh, no problem, Q, man. You know I fuck with you, my boy. You feel me? No problem, my boy. No problem, man. I fucks with you, man. I fucks with you. But yeah, man. But Wells Fargo, man, they can't even get these people, man. 7,500. Can't even get these people no extension. You know what I'm saying? And they just got these people. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. But like you say, that happened in Mississippi all the time, man. Y'all see this shit? It happens up here. This shit in Chicago, man. This shit happen everywhere, man. Like, listen, y'all, we need to get into this stock. I'm telling you. And then, like I say, well, we might not, goddamn it, have a controlling interest in Wells Fargo. Of course not. You know, they'll never. I think that this shit, they'll never give the public actual controlling interest. But all public mean is that anybody can go get stock in it. You know what I'm saying, at a particular price. And usually when stock is public, it's supposed to be cheaper, but the shit be high as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker. But again, like I said, if everybody, man, if you got all your family members together, man, and go buy some shares of that shit, it still probably wouldn't have mastered, you know, but the majority of my man, listen, man, that shit is important. And then you wouldn't even have to worry about having to get kicked out and move out your motherfucking crib, man. You feel me? Because you already be set, you know? But again, though, man, oh man, Q, you know you my boy, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey man, and again, hey Q, man, you a mob, man. Put the link to your channel in the chat, man, so people can go check you out, man. Every Tuesday and Thursday and every Sunday, man. Make sure y'all go tap into the network. And if y'all want to hear that's the name of his channel, Overdose Music, my boy Quaalude on YouTube, y'all. Funny Ting says the best realty investment is in commercial property versus residential. Yeah, because commercial, and I understand that too, because residential is too much of a headache unless, like, if you got like a management group, like if you subcontract some shit out to a management group, and then a management group, fun. But see, man, yeah, that's still too much. That's just still too much, man. It's cause you ain't got no money in that motherfucker. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? With the management group, a lot of that shit be too hard. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So then you said the P and L margins are more favorable. Yeah. It said the trick is finding the right tenants produce profit in that market. Right. So because basically when he said commercial was just like a small shopping center area and where you build and you put buildings and shit like that on it and then you have them and then you put it in the contract and some shit break, they got to fix it type because you only just own the land type shit. It's all about how you write shit up too versus, plumbing breakdown in the building, man. You got to go fix the plumbing, the pipes break. Now everything fucked up, the heat, the electricity. Now you got to, that shit can be a headache. You know what I'm saying? Because when it fuck up in one apartment, guess what? It's going to fuck up in all. You know what I'm saying? Because all that shit, yeah, because basically all that shit is on the same grid in apartments. If I'm not mistaken, if you're speaking electrically, but all the plumbing too, all that shit still tying to one what you call it. So yeah, that shit be fucked up, man. One thing back up, everything fuck up. Hey man, let me go get me a drink. Let me go get me some water real quick, y'all. Let me go get me something to drink real fast, man. Let me pause for the station identification, man. While I go grab me something to drink real quick. Zach, I'm gonna let y'all jam. This is my favorite right here.
Everything just feels so right. And they say that dreams only come true at night. Well, baby, you must be a vision, 'cause in you I see a difference. Everything just feels so right.
Yo, we back, man. We back. That motherfucking water just made my stomach hurt too, y'all. Ain't that a bitch? Hey. I don't know if y'all heard this, man. U.S. Marshals are questioning person of interest after arrest over shooting of NFL star Chris Boyd. We had a shooting of another NFL star. That's crazy. He said that's why you put all these assets into a family trust or a trust of some kind. That also something you should educate people on. Oh yeah, so I've been trying to educate people on trust and all that shit as well too. Funny things, but a lot of people not y'all, like the audience here. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we take heed to shit. You feel me? Big shout out to Alchemy too, Miss Coven and shit. You feel me? Like we take heed to a lot of these things. I had some forms that I told everybody to get. Let me see. Let me tell y'all these forms. Let me see. Mm-mm. Oh, right off the top of my. Fuck this. Cause I don't remember all them Jones off the top of my. Give me one sec. Nobody wasted. Let's see if I can run. Okay. Okay. Forms. 4852, 2848, which is the power of attorney form, a 1099A, a 1099B, form 1041, form 56, form 56F, and form CP575. Again, form 4852, form 2848, which is a power of attorney form, form 1099A, form 1099B, form 1041, form 56, form 56F, and form CP575. Diablo, what's going on? Again, I tell people, go LLC your name in small caps. Apply for these forms. Go get you an EIN. No, don't apply. The forms that I just told you, print these forms out. Go apply for an EIN. LLC your name in small caps. If you're a parent, Insure everyone in your household. Take those insurance policies. Put them into a mutual fund, and then put that mutual fund into a trust, and also put your LLC, which is your name in small caps, into that trust, and put the trust as the beneficiary to any and everything coming through the fund or the LLC. Also, with the 2848 power of attorney form, you want to put your trust as the power of attorney over everyone's insurance policy. Then you want to go get a ghost LLC, preferably one out of state. And what you do is you don't make it a business LLC. You know what I'm saying? You make it a corporation, which is the same shit. But one, you just it's like you. It's kind of sort of like what Vanguard and the BlackRock group do, but you're just doing it with yourself. And put all that shit into a trust, man. And the trust is gonna be insured and backed by these insurance policies. Of course, with don't stop working, and just keep putting into this trust. Keep putting into it. And then stock that motherfucker out. Oh man, let me tell y'all something, man. Listen, I said in the beginning. Hey, funny things. Listen, you say. I know what you're talking about, dude. But I gotta literally walk people through, and then don't forget to go get the Duns and Brads, because if you want any type of but this is the thing. You can get the government assistance, but you're not getting your trust is getting the government assistance. I mean the government grants and funding, not you. So if it's ran through the trust, and then you turn that into a foundation. And so now the trust runs the insurance policies, the LLCs, the foundation, everything. Everything. He said, I hear you talking about trust in LLC. Man, everything, man. I'm trying. Listen. So LLCs is easy to apply and obtain, y'all. I think it's like $150 filing fee altogether. Just get your name. Start there. Get your name, Small Caps LLC. Call IRS. Get your EIN number. You attach that EIN number to your LLC. Then you go to a credit union and you get an account with a credit union. You don't start a credit line yet. A lot of people they like to tell you to go start credit lines and shit, right? Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all doing. I'm not saying it like that, but people don't know what the fuck they be doing, and they speeding up the process when they be telling a lot of people that they don't, but they do, because a lot of people ain't literate about money and don't know how the shit works. So you don't go get your credit union. I mean, don't get your credit yet, but you want to put your money inside of a credit union, better than a bank. But we can spread it around. We can find a bank that is giving out. I ain't gonna say because ain't none of them giving out high interest rate, but the highest interest rate. But then we want to take a promissory to that bank and ask for a certain percentage of the money that's being invested of your money that they're investing. Well, see, y'all ain't know y'all can do this shit, because that's what they do with your money anyway. They take your money, and your money go all across the motherfucking world. The money that you get back when you go to the bank, man, that money didn't touch about 80,000 motherfucking million people's hands. 80,000 million is a quite fictitious number, but y'all give the gist of what the fuck I'm trying to tell y'all. But yeah, you'll take a promissory in that bitch and be like, look, I'm putting this much amount of money in here, and I want this much money. Because you can go in and negotiate. Man, people don't know these things. You know what I'm saying? Don't know these things. But again, you got to have a nice little sum if you come in there talking like that. Because if you come in there talking like that, you got to have some money for them. You feel me? I mean, I just real shit. Now, like I say, now if you don't want to go through all that, you want to just keep it small, simple. Like I say, man, just go put your money in the Navy Trust. Let it build for like six to 8 months, some shit like that. There and there, yeah. You feel me? And then borrow against that money with your trust, not you, because again, you putting everything under the trust. You know what I'm saying? Not you, but again, we just LLCing it right now. So first, because we want to start small. Because I know and telling everybody to do the trust and the LLC and all this extra shit, they gonna get confused. So we do the LLC first, right? Which is $150. It's just simple filing, real easy, simple. And I'm saying, listen, and don't everybody go do this in the drones, right? Don't everybody don't everybody go out here all at once. You know what I'm saying? And make something of yourself, please, God forbid. You know what I'm saying? That was wrong. That was wrong. That was wrong, funny teens. Well, never. That was wrong. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. That was wrong. But yeah, man, I got me a fucking well, of course, LLC. I got LLC. Fucking, I got a non-for-profit. Like, bro, it's what. Listen, man, it's ways, man. It's ways to keep you financially in the game, man. For real. I'm finna tell you, man, there's been a lot of days. Woo! You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker been low. Got a dip. But then also I got stock in AT&T, Disney, Tesla, and some other shit. I'm saying that I don't have. He said if you have family land, you want to secure a 501c3, there's a loophole in the law. Yeah, see, I don't have no family land, so but that's why I do want to get up with you two funny things about acquiring some acreages out there in Mississippi, man. If you like if you really got you know, some peoples or whatever, man, and you know what I'm talking about, get it for a nice little price. I go down and give me some acreages down there, man. I want to get some in Tennessee, Mississippi, Tennessee. That's about it. That's about it. I ain't never really want to go on the East Coast, man. It's already cold here, and I really ain't no hot motherfucker. I don't really want to be in the hot, man. You feel me? I like the variations of the weather. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But I'll probably stay around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to venture off and fuck with you for real though, funny things, and you know what I'm saying, get some property down there in Mississippi, man. I could use some acres, man. I got a lot of kids, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of shit I ain't got a lot of shit, but you know what I'm saying, I want to acquire a lot of shit to leave shit, you know what I'm saying? So I can leave some shit to them, you know what I'm saying? As well as teaching them how to do what they need to do. You say, Angela Snow is my sister. Look her up. Angela Snow? Who the hell is Angela Snow? Let's see. This is a white lady. Your sister a white lady? I'm saying the white lady. This the white lady? That's your sister, the white lady? He said, "Nah, she black." Well, they give me the white lady, man. But for real though, man. Like I ain't gonna do all that, man. I know. But yeah, but like I say, I want to touch down with some property down there in Mississippi, man. You know what I'm saying? Real shit though. But yeah. U.S. Marshals, man. Back to this article, man. U.S. Marshals question a person of interest at the arrest at the shooting of star Chris Boyd. I didn't hear about this shooting. Oh, yes, I did. 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 So anyway, Boyd was hospitalized last month after being shot outside of the restaurant in Manhattan. Yeah, I remember this. I remember this. Weeks after NYPD released surveillance footage of a suspected gunman, a person of interest is in police custody. According to WNBC, the suspect was apprehended in Buffalo, New York. Why is everybody getting caught in Buffalo? Anyway, questioning was ongoing on Monday, and U.S. Marshals and NYPD detectives were involved in the apprehension. A motive for he shooting. What the fuck? A motive for he shooting is still being investigated, and it's unclear if it was a targeted attack. Boyd was shot just after 2 a.m. and was taken to the hospital with a gunshot wound in his abdomen. The bullet ended up lodging in Boyd's lung and required multiple surgeries to remedy. So I don't know if he came back, but I know, shit, man. Woo. Hope he all right. Hey, they talking about trading Giannis, man. A blockbuster trade to send Giannis Antetokounmpo to the Heat, the Hawks, or to the Knicks. Fellas, my Bears lost. Well, we gonna stick with Giannis. We ain't gonna even talk about my Bears. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna talk about my Bears, man. I'm talking about they finally they needed to lose a game, man. You know what I'm saying? And know what it feel like. You know what I'm saying? But what you think about Giannis? What y'all think about Giannis, man? I ain't gonna lie. I think it's time for Giannis to get out of Milwaukee, man. And right now, I think they like, if I'm not mistaken, I think Milwaukee like 10th. Look it up. Well, let me read the article. Let's see what they talking about. I ain't gonna read it all. Just touch on it. So, without giving up too much stock, I'm gonna ask the chat, and I'm gonna tell y'all where I think he should go. If these are the three teams that's bidding for him. So we got the Heat, we got the Hawks, and we got the Knicks. I would say Atlanta. I think with him and Trae Young, and we can bring in another piece. Oh no! Atlanta got that boy. What's his name? Jalen. I think. Let me see. Oh, let me see. Let me make sure. Let me make sure, y'all. But I say Atlanta Hawks though. I ain't gonna lie. I think Atlanta Hawks would be a nice. Oh, they got Porzingis too over there. Oh shit! Oh, and they got Jalen Johnson. Yup, they sure do. Trae Young, Jalen Johnson. Goddamn it! You throw. Oh yeah. Oh, let me look at this roster real quick. Look at this roster real quick before I make my final decision. Hawks. Let me see. See, but here we go though. Without giving up key pieces. You feel me? Without giving up key pieces, Tyler Hero, Norman Powell, Bayou, Andrew Wiggins, Olajovic, he still. Triple J, homie. I don't like the Heat. Hawks still winning right now. I don't like the Heat. I already know who on the Knicks, but I don't think the Knicks gonna be willing to. The Knicks gonna have to give up some people. You feel me? Because for Giannis, I'm gonna need more than a first round draft pick, and I'm gonna need a style for your team. and a couple of bench players. So you feel me? So I think the Hawks would be the best spot, but then I think it is probably gonna have to be a 3-way trade or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying, for money purposes to you know what I'm saying, smooth everything out. But I could see Giannis with the Hawks with Trae Young and Jalen Johnson and Porzingis. I think that can be a tantrum. Let me see what's going on. Okay, so the Pistons are number 1, the Knicks are 2. Damn, Bulls 11. God damn, Bulls. I was doing good, man. What the fuck happened? Yeah, so the Bucks are 10. Hawks are 9. The Heat is number 6. And the Knicks are number 2. Ugh, with that team. See, and again, because Brunson, Big Cat. So I don't think he would go to the Knicks. Now, he probably might want to go to the Knicks. But are the Knicks willing to give up some pieces? That's a first round pick. And the first round picks ain't gonna be no decent pick depending upon where the Knicks finishing this year. You know what I'm saying? And the Knicks, you know, after last year, I'm pretty sure the Knicks they trying to be on another championship run. So again, the Hawks, I think the Hawks will be the best fit for Giannis. I think the Hawks will be the best fit for Giannis. Most definitely. Jeez, damn, Thunder ain't lost the game yet. Hey man, the motherfucking Thunder, man, they might eclipse that motherfucking Bulls. That Bulls record, man, they might do it. They also might get down on that motherfucking Golden State record, man. 73 wins. Only lost one game. God damn it, we done seen the team. We done seen the team only lose 10-9. You know what I'm saying? Can they do it? Man, that boy balling, boy. And they blowing teams out. They beat the Jazz. Well, Jazz ain't shit. 131 to 1-on-1. They beat the Mavs 111 to 132. They blowing motherfuckers out. Okay, the Blazers gave them a little game. Warriors gave them a little, but they still. Damn. No, the Suns gave them a game one night. That's the closest game I done seen. 119 to 123. Blazers 95. Well, they kicking ass, bro. 122 to 95. 144 to 112. 113 to 119. 126 109. 109 96. 121 92. Yeah, they. My boy. CA and them boys over here doing their thing, man. But yeah, but Giannis, let me read this article a little bit because I want to see how this trade should go. And I think Giannis about ready to get about in Milwaukee anyway. So Milwaukee Bucks superstar Giannis Antetokounmpo could be on the move. His agent Alex Saratsits, confirmed discussions with Bucks ownership according to ESPN Shams Charania. The Bucks, 10th in the Eastern Conference with a 10-13 record, are far from contenders. Giannis has always prioritized winning, and Milwaukee Bucks lacks the assets to surround him with an all-star co-star, with no assets to acquire an all-star or current co-star to ease the load. It's time to look for a potential destination for the Bucks star. Now, they thought that shit was going to be smooth when they tried to get Giannis. I mean, when they tried to get my boy, what's my man name? When they tried to get Damian Lillard. Of course he got hurt. And I just don't think they gel right. Like to be on the court or on the floor at the same time. I don't think they gel. It just didn't gel. And then, Giannis got both his brothers on the team with him. You know what I'm saying? So how is that going to work? How is that going to work? See, a lot of people ain't fact because everybody been saying that Giannis got his brothers on the team and shit. Like, how's that going to work? How's that family dynamic going to work when real business is involved now? When you talking about leaving, it says the Heat already top 4 in the East. Could become elite with Giannis, pairing him with Bam Adebayo creates a dominant two-way front court. Uh, Bam, I don't know, man. He ain't all that great to me. Miami's offense ranks second in points in the paint, 56.7. Adding Giannis strengthens their dominance, of course. That number could double. As he has led the league in points in the paint numerous times. Add-ins like Norman Powell, Andrew Wiggins, and Davion Mitchell in the Heat field potentially lead the defensive lineup. Yeah, it's a lot of defense, no offense. Shit. I guess that's gonna come from him and I forgot Tyler Hero to point guard over there, so he can take over game when need be. And then with Bam down low, strictly down low, 12-foot jumpers, and then you got Giannis coming down. You know what I'm saying? Strong. I can see it. This group could be most formidable defensive starting five in the league, excluding the Oklahoma City Thunder. Losing a young, rising big man like Ware will cost them in the long term alongside losing an all-star and floor spacer like Hero. However, when you have a chance to get a top 20 player of all time in his prime, the gamble is worth it. Also, so they talking about trading Ware and Hero for him. Okay. What the Hawks talking about? The Hawks hold valuable draft assets, yeah, because they always suck, including an unprotected 2026 pick from New Orleans and a projected historic class. I don't know because I really ain't been watching college basketball this year, so I really don't know who great out there. So with Antetokounmpo's departure, the Hawks would desperately need a franchise cornerstone, and the Pelican pick would be the consoling prize. Porzingis, Rich Asher, and Alexander Walker add more talent for Milwaukee to build around. So and I had to think about this. So Richard ain't shit. I don't know about him. Alexander Walker is okay. Porzingis, y'all know what he did over there in Boston and before Boston, but Porzingis is injury prone. So you throw them three in the mix with that unprotected 2026 pick. Sounds good for the Hawks. It said on the Hawks side, retaining Trae Young, so they'll keep Trae Young as the point, and having Antetokounmpo, they talking about as a pick and roller partner. It's a coach's dream. Young has led the league in assists twice in 2022 and 2025. Pairing him with one of the NBA's, it says pairing him with the NBA's best finisher will create a dynamic tandem and rivals, and that rivals anyone in the league. I could see that. Furthermore, retaining Jalen Johnson also, okay, see now if they keep him, okay, who's broken out as an all-star, makes for a terrific all-star trio, which will elevate Atlanta in the Eastern Conference, which currently lacks a clear front runner. Yeah, most definitely I could see that. I could see that. That's why I'm picking the underdog out of the teams, because I think Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, would be the best choice. I mean, because it's not, and it's a bigger market. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta is a bigger market town versus a Milwaukee. Hell, Bulls, why y'all, man, the Bulls, fuck that. No, Bulls, put y'all bid in for the motherfucker. The Bulls, put your bid in. Bring Giannis over here. Bring his ass to the cold. Nah, he don't want to be in the cold shit. He already in Milwaukee. He trying to get the fucking about the cold, huh? So the Knicks face trade limitations, but can still assemble a blockbuster. Josh Hart is one of one of the best defensive and rebounding guards in the league. Anunoby is a quality two-way player, could space the floor and guard opposing team's best player. Adding Ubusili provides the Bucks with another role player, while Kolick serves as a salary dump, making the trade possible. So they trying to give Yabusele, Kolick, I'm sorry, Josh Hart, and Anunoby. Damn. Hart and Anunoby were hurt though, because Hart, like, man, damn. And then just getting Kolick out of there just as a salary dump, like, here, we ain't paying, you know what I'm saying? Here, man, you costing us. Come on, y'all, you can get all that. For the Knicks, after the Cooper pairs well with Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns to form a high-power trio. Brunson provides scoring and pick-and-roll mastery. Towns stretches the defense, and Giannis attacks the rim relentless. Right. So, because now with Towns popping out, you know, Giannis can most definitely get to that basket. You know what I'm saying? And then all Towns got to do is roll to the basket just in case it's a layup or a miss. But Giannis is on that though. Giannis gonna be on that. So despite New York loss of depth, the trio possesses a formidable threat to the entire Eastern Conference and perhaps even the biggest threat to the Oklahoma City Thunder. But also, man, you can get a few key pieces because, like you say, with that dump, you get a few key pieces, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, that's gonna be, man. That's gonna be you probably gonna have a little slight problem on defense type shit. You feel me? Getting rid of Anunoby and Josh Hart on the Knicks. If he, but I just can't see it. And the Knicks is a bigger market as well, but I just can't see him over there with the Knicks, man. I just can't see it, man. I just can't see it. I think he'd do better with the Hawks. Big shout out to all my Twitch followers, man. Real quick, big shout out to all my Twitch followers. Big shout out to all my Facebook followers, man. Big shout out to all my YouTube followers, man. If you're over there on Twitch, like the video. If you're over there on Facebook, like the video. Share it. Once you get through, come on over here on YouTube, hit that like button for me. Hey, everybody that's in the building, do your boy a favor.
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
Like he said. You feel? Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Let's see here. Let's see here. My boy Elton Campbell. I told y'all about Elton Campbell, man. Got knocked off. I'm gonna say got knocked off, man. I'm saying washed up on the beach next to a jet ski type shit, man. He was out there fishing by himself. You know, we spoke on that briefly again. You know what I'm saying? I want to send condolences to the family. Elton Campbell, late great Laker. He was only 57 when he died. Still a young man. Listen, now, was it an accident? Was it a setup? Was it? I don't know. I don't want to speak, you know what I'm saying, out there, but you know, hey, I was watching for show earlier. Right before I went live, 'cause he was like slap ass. Y'all don't know. Slap was like, shit, is that how they taking us out now? Because he made a reference or correlation to Malcolm Jamal Warner, because you know he was out there in the water too. But he wasn't fishing though. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But yeah, man, big shout out to Elton Campbell and his family, man. And I want to just send condolences out. You know what I'm saying? Because I know they're going through a lot right now. You know what I'm saying? He probably was the breadwinner, bringing in a lot of shit in the crib, man. You feel me, man? And man, it's just hard. Fuck that. It's just hard to lose somebody, man. You know, that pain, man. You know, but as long as they focus on the good memories and the good times that they had with the man, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully they can get through this time. Moving right along, man. Next articles. Funny things. People in the chat. What y'all think about the Giannis? Where y'all think Giannis should go? Heat, Knicks, or the Hawks? I say the Hawks. I really do think the Hawks. Chicago minority low-income students struggling to make testing grade. Let's see what they're talking about here. Illinois State Rep. LaShawn Ford said it's not hard to comprehend why Chicago public school system's low-income and minority students are reading and performing math at such low level, at much lower levels than their state peers. Even after the state officials inflated the number of students meeting proficiency levels by lowering reading and math benchwork, that's crazy. Because now you just perpetuating and pushing out a fucking world full of dummies. Excuse my friend, I'm sorry, y'all. So even after the state officials inflated the numbers of students meeting proficiency levels by lowering the reading and math benchmarks, new Illinois report card data shows struggling students still posted achievement gaps as low as 22 points below state average, including Black and Hispanic students scoring as low as 28 points below standards. Now, I will say this, and I do want to say this. In some of these cases, bro, our kids ain't even fucking trying. Our kids ain't even fucking trying. That's not every case. I'm not saying that's every case. I'm not saying that's every case, right? And I do know, and I'm one, and you know, I'm one to sit here and say that, of course, education is important. You know, you got to stay on top of shit with your kids and shit like that, and you know this, that. And I'm sorry, but you got to stay on top of your kids, man. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the kids nowadays, man, they just lazy, man. I'm like, real shit, they're just lazy, man. These kids got other things on their fucking mind besides going to school and learning. You hear me? And I hate that, because now when y'all taking these tests and y'all doing all this crazy shit and y'all out here acting a fool, now we got people thinking that, you know what I'm saying, y'all ass can't learn and that y'all fucking illiterate. I hate that, because that, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that that's the case for everybody, because I do know there are kids and there are individuals with learning disabilities due to, you know what I'm saying, whatever constraints that their environment is pushing out, or the lack of resources, or just some motherfuckers just, you know, they learn different. They just can't read. You know, you feel me? Like, some people need help. I get that. I understand that. You know. And you know, that's what the school's for, and that's what tutors and shit like that for, man. But us as parents, and I'm not, and I'm gonna get back to the article, but us as parents, we gotta realize these things, man. Like you don't talk to your kids, bro. You don't ask them where they homework at. You know what I'm saying? To even know. Like we learning that our kids are slow from report card. I don't want to use the word slow, man, because I don't want to say it like that, because our kids ain't slow. But we learning our kids are inadequate or not efficiently equipped at learning certain things. You know, when we go talk to the teachers and we go pick up their report card, and the teacher say, well, you know, he or she may need work on this. You know what I'm saying? This I've been having problems with this, or they've been having problems with that. Can you talk to them, and this, that, and the third? And typically, you know, us as parents, you know, we want to go scold the kids. You know, we want to go cuss them out. You know, we want to go probably slap them upside it, whatever the case may be. But that's not helping them. You know what I'm saying? We're not really talking to our kids, asking them, do you understand this? Do you need help? Like, let me know you need help. You know what I'm saying? What about these subjects that aren't you understanding? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't do that. We really don't get down into the nitty gritty of this educational system. And again, it's a bogus ass educational system in the first place, right? But for ones that don't know that, I'm telling you that now. It's a bogus ass educational system that they're giving us anyway, right? So since we know it's a bogus ass educational system that they're giving us, you would think that we would be more inclined to be more involved in our kids' educational instructions. You feel me? And what I mean by educational instructions, they're learning. When you send their ass off to school, how often are you calling the teacher? How often are you telling this child of yours to dump out your book bag where your homework at? Oh, you ain't got no homework? Okay, don't even worry about it. Call up to the school. School, can I talk to all my set up a meeting with all my kid with all my child with all my child teachers? Do you give our homework? Yes, we give our homework every day. Okay, thank you. Then, oh, nothing's wrong. I just want to check because now we don't chastise in front of, you know what I'm saying? Even if you take the son, would you just or the daughter, would you just want to see? But when you get home, you don't chastise. I thought you didn't get homework. Right. You're ashamed. You don't understand. Let's work through it together. See, it's ways to solve a lot of this shit, man. It's ways to solve. Even read with your child. I even suggested that parents have your child pick out a book for you. You pick out a book for your child. Have your child read that book. You read the book that he or she picks out. You give a report. Have your child give a report. Y'all swap reports. Just to keep your child engaged, to show them, okay, well, look, I'm going to do this with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, every little bit helps. I mean, you ain't necessarily got to take that route or go that route. You know what I'm saying? That's just a suggestion. You know what I'm saying? If you notice that your child may not read, you know what I'm saying? And then again, a lot of times when tests are time, it's the pressure, your mind. I don't know why this it was with a lot of people. The mind equates time with pressure. You know what I'm saying? And now you get, this a slight feeling of anxiety. And now you gotta rush and you don't have and then especially if you're not strong uh, or versed in that particular subject on what you're testing on, but usually it's just reading and math and science and stuff like that on these state level tests. You know what I'm saying? And it's supposed to be things that you learn throughout your tenure in the educational system. But a lot of times these tests it don't be well. It does because once you learn certain formulas, you especially with the mathematics, once you learn a formula and you got it down pat, you should be able to apply any. You know what I'm saying? If it's to a certain, but yeah, but sometimes like I say, man, that shit just don't correlate with some people. It's harder for others. So even after the state officials inflated the number of students meeting proficiency levels by lowering the reading and math benchmark, new Illinois report card data shows struggling students will be still posted achievement gaps as low as 22 points below state average, including Black and Hispanic students scoring as low as 28 points below standards. Some of these schools that our students go to are underperforming because they are underutilized. Ford Democratic Chicago told the Center Square. Overall data shows that more than half of CPS students are reading below grade level and roughly 75% are falling short of the mark in math. As for third through eighth graders, only 35% read at a grade level and just 19% are proficient in math. At the high school level, 32% of low-income 11th graders read at grade level, and 17% prove to be competent in math. I suck at math. But reading and science and history and all that other shit, I'm great at. But math ain't my strong. So I ain't gonna say I hate math, but I definitely never liked math. I don't know, man. For some of that shit I just don't get. I can be honest. You know what I'm saying? I can count. I can do arithmetic. I can subtract, divide, and all that shit. Add, algebra. Shit, I had fucking advanced trigonometry, pre-calculus. Man, that shit, man, I had to give me a tutor. Now I understood it when the tutor said it, but then when I went back to school and the Hungarian teacher was teaching me, man, first I didn't understand what the fuck he was saying, and then that shit looked at like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But when it got broke down to me, um, and I was really at first I wasn't getting it. And you know what's crazy, man? Even with fractions, I fucking hate fractions, man. I don't know what I was doing, what I was watching. I ain't gonna say recently, but like maybe some years ago, I finally understood fractions and shit. Like I don't know what watching what I was watching, and it really helped. Like the way they simplified. I'm like, oh shit, damn. You know, I still ain't great, but I'm a little bit better than what I was. But again, these schools are underutilized. Like I say, man, bro, these books are fucking first edition books that we give our students. Kids can't even take books home. There's not even enough books in the classroom for the kids to even, study. You know what I'm saying? And you would think that the teachers, man, I don't know, man. It's just crazy. Take one book, take that bitch to the library, and copy that motherfucker. You feel me? Or if we doing certain chapters, copy that chapter out of the book. You know what I'm saying? And circulate that shit. I remember when teachers used to do shit like that. Teachers don't do shit like that no more. You know what I'm saying? We expecting these kids to know. You know what I'm saying? Just like back in school, man. I think the educational system and the curriculums that they have to choose from now, because there's 3 curriculums. And each school chooses which curriculum they want to, get a kids or whatever the case may be. But I remember, man, you know what I'm saying? Now it's reading framework, right? Reading framework consists of everything compiled as far as language into one thing. I remember it was a time, man, where we learned what a subject was, what a predicate was, what a noun was, what a verb was, right? Then we learned the punctuation marks, right? Then we learned the contractions, right? Then we learned the conjunctions, right? It was broken up. You know what I'm saying? Now everything is already right there, and they're expecting these kids to know it because they try. It ain't working like that. And then you got teachers that's even younger nowadays. It's barely 22, 23, 24 in these classrooms teaching these younger kids who haven't had the experience first with teaching or involved with kids. And secondly, they don't even know the fucking curriculum. They get so most teachers and this is something that a lot of parents should know. Most teachers, you know what I'm saying, when they get in this curriculum and they're giving it to your kid, they don't even know it. So when you go in there hoping and hollering, know that they don't even know. I used to talk extensively with teachers. You know what I'm saying? I was always a stickler as far as education go when it comes to my children. That was one of the most important things besides loving each other and being a family that I pushed them. You know what I'm saying, amongst my babies. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Love each other, love your brother, love your sister. Ain't nobody but them. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna have you. Ain't nobody gonna have you like they gonna have you. You feel me? And also, man, learning things. Just getting you a proper education. You know what I'm saying? And then once you receive, well, I ain't gonna say once you receive an education, then you can seek and search towards that proper education. You feel me? It's a difference. But you got to go above and beyond. Even when I was in school, man, I probably didn't fuck with it too much. But once I got out of school, I then started kicking myself in the ass because it's like, damn, you do all this reading, you do all this research, you do all this, that, and the third. Like if I'd the shit that I do now, if I'd applied that when I was in school, like, and don't get me wrong, it ain't like I made horrible grades or no shit like that. No, 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 no. I still on the class, but just that dedication, that little bit more commitment and conviction. If I would have put that to more of a better use, you know what I'm saying? When I was in school, shit, who knows? You feel? You know what I'm saying? And I always tell my kids, man, go above and beyond, man. I tell them, man, and now, and that's crazy because as a parent, man, when I used to have to write sentences and shit, and I wasn't really trying to be creative with the sentences or really trying to use a vocabulary and shit like that, man. I usually throw shit together. Now that I'm a parent and I see my sons or my daughter, maybe just throwing, I'd be like, man, if I was a child, I wouldn't take this shit, man. Explain this shit. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. How you turn into what you feel me? And we reject that shit at first. That's crazy. Well, not all of us, because some motherfuckers love that shit, but see, again though, I still had honest classes. I still was at the top. You know what I'm saying? It was just I wasn't into the shit. You know what I'm saying? I just wasn't into the shit. Projects off the chain, right, boy? Off the chain. We talk about project research paper. Because once I start writing, I'm writing. Once I start reading and researching and looking shit up and putting shit in my own words, oh man, that's nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? I read all this shit. Oh, give me man, researching some shit. Oh my goodness. I'm talking about man. That was my shit. I used to love doing shit like that. One in class for like 3 months. Come. Hey, I used to have honors English, y'all, and creative writing. Same teacher. I used to go to the honors English class. I used to skip one of the other ones. You know what I'm saying? She was like, man, how you always? You too smart for this. Well, I ain't trying to go. I'm going cut out after lunch. Go smoke with my boy Brian. I remember my boy Brian come on back to class. You feel me? I remember shit, my senior year, y'all, I wasn't even supposed to graduate. I missed the whole motherfucking school year. You feel me? I popped up on test day. I popped up on because I had to take the ACT. I popped up on them days. I popped up on the days where we was taking finals. You know what I'm saying? Just popped in and popped out. As soon as the finals shit was over, I'm you know what I'm saying? On days you had to hand in certain shit. Yeah. Phew. All my teachers be like, man, what the fuck, bro? Like, what is you doing, bro? I was basketball. I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, man, like though, for real though. But like it's a lot of ways, man, to get your kids involved. I mean, to get involved with your kids, man, and make it fun and just to show them that like it's a lot that go to this, man. We got to do better when it comes to educating our own. And also, even if we're not educating our own, if we're going to send them out to these facilities that they call institutions of learning, whether they're grammar school, public schools, or private schools. You know, I know a lot of private and Catholic schools maybe push it back. But for me, I think it's just more the name. You know what I'm saying? Because you still have to perform. You know what I'm saying? You still gotta perform. So a lot of times, man, even an average performance in Catholic school is like, you know what I'm saying, top tier in public school. So it's just it's mostly all about a name. You can go to Catholic school, private school, get all fucking C's and get into the fucking top school. You feel me? So nothing that wide discrepancies also exist among blacks and Hispanics, third through eighth graders. Ford pointed out that similar achievement gaps between minorities and other students across the city are also prevalent at high school levels, with black 11th graders testing 26% below the state average in reading and 28% below in math, and 12 and Hispanics, I'm sorry, 12 and 17 points below. And why we got the hot seat, and this is what I'm saying, man, we got some of the fucking greatest minds in the fucking world, bro. This is what I'm saying. Like I believe a lot of either they lazy, bro. Now, don't get me wrong, some of them might not know shit, but a lot of them just be lazy, bro, and just don't give a fuck, bro. They just going to this school, bro. Like, I don't know, man. The world is just it's a different place, bro. This shit is a different place, bro. Like, I don't know. It's just a different time. I don't know, man. This shit, man. It seemed like education, just like who gives a fuck about it now? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't even want to say it like that because y'all be surprised how smart these motherfuckers be out here. You feel me? How smart your kids be. You know, the things they do. And shit, even me having conversations with my kids and my son come talking politics and history and certain things, and you know, I'll be a little shocked. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you know about that? Damn, I ain't know that. Damn, you know what I'm saying? There, or just having conversations about some of the things that I might be talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. I did something half right. You feel? You know what I'm saying? Half right. But these levels are ridiculous. We need to move from what we call a goal to educate our students to a mandate to educate. Okay, let me read this again. We need to move from what we call a goal to educate our students to a mandate to educate our students. He said it shouldn't be a goal. Basically, it shouldn't be a goal. This should be a unquantifiable fucking thing that we should be doing when it comes to educating our Hispanic and Black folk. You know what I'm saying? This is something, and also parents. I need my parents to get more involved. I really do need the parents to get. I don't give a fuck if you're smoking crack, dope, whatever the fuck you're doing. I need y'all to get more involved. I need y'all to snap up out of the zombie shit. I need y'all to wake up, and I need y'all to get more involved with these kids' lives, man. Because goddamn it, listen, this shit is short, bro. This shit is very short, and we have a very limited amount of time to do what we need to do. And This ain't gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? These numbers ain't gonna get it. These numbers ain't gonna get it at all. You know what I'm saying? Get it at all. We gotta do better. Hey, big shout out to Indiana, man, for beating Ohio State. Big shout out to Indiana for beating Ohio State. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Man, I ain't see the damn Cleveland Browns game, but they lost by 2 points, man. Did you see how they pulled Shador out? Before we get up out of here, I think that was some bullshit, and they steady playing with that young man. He threw for 364 yards, 4 TDs, or rushing TD. You know what I'm saying? Did his thing out there, man. Big shout out to that young boy. I didn't see the game. You know what I'm saying? This was his third start. His fourth start to be against Chicago. Hopefully we can put belt to ass. You know what I'm saying? So we can put a 10 piece up on the as far as wins. You know what I'm saying? Because we really do need to secure this damn first round bye. Without this first round bye, I don't think we're gonna make the NFC Championship. We got to get a bye. Because we can't, because Caleb, and don't get me wrong, man. Listen, after they scored that touchdown, though, I like what I seen. We was coming down the field. He was moving that ball. Man. But accuracy, man. And just the will to want to win. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta be just, man, his decision making gotta get better. Whatever the fuck Caleb need to do, he gotta slow this game down, man. I don't know what Ben Johnson, I don't know what that offensive line, I don't know what the receivers need to do. And then your receivers, man. I think I just seen some shit about DJ Moore too, man. Y'all calm the fuck down. Y'all know this is second fucking year, bro. Calm the fuck down, man. We 9-4. Calm down. I understand the past. Listen, I'm frustrated as a fan and shit. So I can only imagine how you are as the player, but calm down, man. We can't have both receivers at him, bro. Like, Caleb, you need to be calling Nduze. You need to be calling DJ Moore. You need to be calling Sakia. You need to be calling Loveland and Komet, man. 1, 2. All 6 of y'all need to sit down, man, and figure something out. For real. Come on, Caleb. You got to trust yourself, bro. You in the NFL now. This ain't USC no more, bro. USC, I mean, you got to figure this shit out, bro. You got and fast, bro. You're on the verge of the playoffs now. We can't be coming from, you know what I'm saying? We can't be winning games coming from behind, bro. We got to put our foot on motherfucking necks and keep it there. Last article before we get up out of here, man. This is a tragic one. You know what I'm saying? So a Mission girl, 14, was lured into the woods before being shot dead and set on fire by 2 teens, 14 and 16. Fucking insanity, man. A 14-year-old girl was allegedly lured into the woods by 2 teens, brutally murdering her and set her remains ablaze. That's crazy. The killers are reported to have planned the murder after an explosive online row. What? Danica Troy was last seen by her mom on November the 30th at 7 a.m. White girl. Damn, bro. This is crazy, bro. Look at these little white crazy motherfuckers. Gabriel Williams was allegedly in tears as he told Detectives Troy had made cruel jibs. What the fuck? Then a little mix. No, he ain't mixed. Yes, he is. Kamari Blevins is reported to have told his mom he went out to smoke on the night of the alleged murder. That's crazy, bro. Danica Troy was last seen by her mom November the 30th at 7 a.m. and she later reported her missing as a runaway. Earlier this week, a passerby uncovered the teen's body discarded in Pace, Florida. Investigators quickly developed two suspects, youngster Gabriel Williams, 16, and Kamari Blevins, 14. according to Santa Rosa County Sheriff Bob Johnson. The alleged teen slayers have since been charged with first-degree premeditated murder. Troy is said to have tragically died after being shot multiple times. What the fuck? Cops have claimed Williams, Blevins, and Troy were acquaintances from school and had a row over Thanksgiving. I don't even know what I don't even know what a row is. I guess a falling out. A witness alleged told investigators that the youth planned to then murder. The youth planned the murder of Danica with the initial plan being to shoot her once. The sheriff has claimed Williams nabbed his mom's handgun, and brutally shot Troy. They allegedly wanted her dead after she made cruel jibs, blocking Levin's social media profile and dubbing Williams worthless and a gangbanger. Okay, so that's the 16-year-old. The 16-year-old, he a gangbanger. Oh, nah, hell no. Hell no. Maybe, I don't know, man. You know, these motherfuckers be out here nowadays. That shit crazy, bro. Williams is accused of being the catalyst behind the burning of Troy's remains. Although it is understood they both took part, Levin's mom caught him sneaking home at 11 p.m. On the alleged night of the killing, but he insisted he went out for a cheeky cigarette, according to Law and Crime. They said his mom failed to smell any smoke on the youngster. Officials haven't dismissed charging any of the parents as the investigation into Troy's death is still ongoing. Investigators have questioned Blevins, and he allegedly confirmed he and Troy had a bombshell falling out after she gave him the cold shoulder online. Williams was allegedly in tears as he confessed the girl had made hurtful comments before he was put in cuffs. Johnson said, "This is where it gets really horrific. It's bad enough you kill a 14-year-old. You kill a 14-year-old. You're 14, you're 16, shoot her multiple times, and then set her on fire?" The sheriff revealed there wasn't a clear motive, as the suspects have told stories which conflict the evidence. However, he said the evidence singled out the suspects immediately, and they took them into custody immediately. He revealed that the county has had an influx of murders this year, but Troy's murder is the first juvenile on juvenile since he was elected as sheriff in 2016. Johnson added, "You don't want to go out to see a burnt child with bullet holes. That is not something you sign up for. Authorities are pushing for the teens to be tried as adults. Hopefully they can go to adult prison, which is where they need to go. You do an adult crime, you do the adult time," the sheriff said. Both of the alleged murderers are being held in custody at the Department of Juvenile and Justice. That's fucking insane. 114 and 116. Mm, 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 mm. This is the world we in, man. Like, y'all had a falling out online, and you just assumed, or y'all just took it upon yourself to just be like, "Fuck it, let's go kill her, let's lure." And then, how smart is she? Like, you just got into it with these motherfuckers. Like, you really was finna go into the woods with these motherfuckers, with y'all being hot and fast. Like, it's a lot to go with that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot to go with that shit. That's crazy. Man, family and prayer. Condolences and prayers. Go out to the family of Danica Troy, man, the little 14-year-old girl that was killed, man. Family and prayers go out to the 14 and 16-year-old boy, you know what I'm saying, to their mothers. Because I know their mamas probably ain't taking this well, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a loss in their household as well. So it's just crazy, man. I should be, man. That had to go. Well, y'all, we done reached our time for the night here on Manly Manday, man, on Bearded Conversation. Listen, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Trying to keep everything to a 2-hour, you know what I'm saying, mark now, you feel me? Especially ain't got no panel and nothing like that. We keep everything short and sweet. Listen, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Y'all know what it is. Don't meet us here, beat us here. Same melanated time, same melanated channel. Talk melanated to me. Y'all know what it is, man. Every Monday through Thursday, Bearded Conversation, 9 p.m. Central Time to 11. Check us out every Friday, too, for Bearded Studios, where we highlight and interview independent music artists in the game that's coming up that want to get their music heard and displayed. And, I like to get their voice out here to the world. So the people can know who they are outside of their music as well as their music. And every Saturday, y'all know what it is, man. The Bearded Lounge, man, is experience, man. If y'all got music, bring your music. Come on, drop on in, man. That's what we do. We conversate, we have fun, we play music, we trip out. And every Sunday, man, for the Bearded Tabernacle, man, where we dive off into theology. Yesterday, man, my Bearded Midday combo went over into the Bearded Tabernacle, and we didn't quite get to the Bearded Tabernacle, but I still enjoy my blood of Monkey Man and my boy GBA, man. So big shout out to them, man, for fucking with me all day yesterday, man. And again, man, make sure y'all go tap in with Miss Chocolate's channel, our residential YouTube specialist, man. GBA Radio, Hurricane JW, my blood of TMB with Monkey Man, Lil Bro, Nike Fam with Two Hills STS every Tuesday and Friday, man. You know what I'm saying? Every Tuesday for the wrestling, every Friday for the sports. Also, Big Bro Quaalude, man. Make sure y'all go tap in to Overdose Music on YouTube for all his music. That's MUZIK. You feel me? For his music. And make sure y'all tap into his new channel, The Connect Work, every Tuesday and Thursday and Sunday for music reviews. Every Tuesday and Thursday, man, they interview somebody wherever they may be, and they highlight saying certain things that's going on in the world with certain families and stuff like that. So make sure y'all tap in, man. It's dope. Also, don't forget to keep tapping in over here, man. Sub up to the channel. Listen, we trying to reach 1,000 subscribers over here, man. We trying to grow the channel. So man, listen, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. If you're on your way to work, if you're on your way to church, if you're on your way to the grocery store, if you're on your way to the bank, your neighbor's front door, wherever you're going, man, don't forget to ask people if they heard about Bearded Conversation. If they say no, tell them to pull their phones out as they type it in. As soon as we pop up, boop, hit that subscribe button for them. Tell them, come on, man. Bring the kiddos, you know what I'm saying? Aunties, uncles, the cousins, everybody, man. Come on, sit down and have fun with us for a couple of hours. Hey, we go live every day, man. There's always something to talk about. There's always something to know. Each one teach one, and forever we going to keep growing. You feel me? With that being said, man, all superheroes don't wear capes, but they still need their theme music. So to all my superheroes, all my Beardonians, and all my beautiful people, man. Oh, one more thing before we get up out of here. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to leave y'all like I came to you. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. One more time, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. And one last time, y'all, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. And don't forget those 5 key components of life that we all should be mastering and striving to obtain. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And one more time on the way out the door, y'all. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And don't forget to E40 that thing and sprinkle a little support on top. There's a little support going long, 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 long way. Now, with that being said, all superheroes don't wear capes, but they still need their theme music. So to all my beautiful people, superheroes and Beardonians, and everybody else out there in the chat too, you feel me? My peekaboos, man. Peace, love, abundance, and blessings to everybody, man. Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. You feel me? We gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man, until tomorrow. Make sure y'all tapping in too, nah. Tomorrow, Toxic Tuesday, man. We gonna be in the building. I'm gonna try to give me a subject for tomorrow, but y'all don't be falling in like I need y'all to fall in. If y'all fall in like I need y'all to fall in, you know what I'm saying? We can wild out on the topic. You know what I'm saying? I'll be trying to build my panels and shit up, man. Let's get up out of here with my blood.
You know what it is? TM being a monkey man, you know what I'm saying? Roll something, light something, bitch. FaceTime my playground where we ride on foes, sip on foes, trunk on glow, light for show, TV, no logo. When you see me on the late night with Bearded, having convo, Acres home, fofo, Uncle P in the chat. Excuse my manners while me and Peso pass gas. I'm trying to get a bag. Why these niggas mad? got the towel with the thick thigh. Vanna Black, like and subscribe. Early morning with King, that's a grand rising. I might just hit the gritty. I might just hit the Heisman. 2 Hill, that's Nike fam. Acres home, that's where I am. TMB with Monkey Man. That's on your channel now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. TMB with Monkey Man. Easy now no more. TMB with Monkey Man. TMB with Monkey Man. You know what it is, TMB with Monkey Man, now. I'm on your channel. TMB, great conversation, you know what it is, homie. TMB with Monkey Man. TMB with Monkey Man. Smoke some bitch like Pimp say. TMB with Monkey Man. I'm 2 Hills, what's up, baby? TMB with Monkey Man. Easy now no more.
Hey, man, y'all know what it is, man. Before I get up out of here, those that fuck with us. Those that don't, fuck with us anyway. And y'all know what I like to say, man. Go support those that support us because I support them until further notice. And with that being said, y'all, when we meet, when we come together, may we always meet on a level. Once we're in each other's presence, may we always be humble and plumb. And when we leave each other's presence, may we always part on the square. Some more to be, some more to be, some more to be, so may it be, family. Peace out to tomorrow, Toxic Tuesday, man. Again, man, from the bottom of my heart to the top of my mind, I want to let everybody know, man, I appreciate y'all. Big shout out to all my kings and all my goddesses that's moderators. Big ups to everybody that follow me. Big ups to everybody that just subscribe. Big ups to everybody that hit that like button, man. Peace.